Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining. We got a new comic book day / free comic book day / mail call / recent comic haul / couple bonus slabs at the end that I got back a little while ago. Kind of relevant to what's going on in the MCU right now. Slabs will be available later this week on my eBay store. Just search the same name on eBay, Space Fair Collectibles. I'll have a bunch of stuff up on there. I've been listing a bunch lately. And exciting news, I'm going to start doing Whatnot, probably starting at the end part of this month, once I kind of get it all figured out and stuff. I'll leave all of the links to everything eventually, once I get everything up and running, in the bio to this. Also be on my Instagram as well. Same name on Instagram, same name. It'll be Space Ferret on Whatnot. My name is too long for them to put anything else on. And one other thing, sorry about my voice, feeling a tad bit under the weather, but I'm on the mend, so be back to normal soon. But let's get into it. First thing, we got a mail call, so let's see what we got here. Stuff, an invoice, bubble wrap books, that's always good. They seem to know what they're doing with shipping. Alright. I think I got these from a recent online auction. I think I know what it is. Yep. If I can get them open, please. Ooh, almost lost it. I don't know if it's a complete run. Doesn't seem like it, but we'll see once we get it all the way open. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Here. All right. They're all, of course, they're not going to be in order, right? 5, 4, 2, 7, yeah. Anyways, we'll start with number 1. That's the most important one anyways. This is Avengers Forever. The run of Avengers Forever. I'll get a little closer before I put it down. You can kind of see it. I don't know. The new camera mode I'm trying out. I don't know how well it's working, but there you go. It's a pretty clear picture of it. This whole storyline centers around Kang, and as we know in Loki, he's the big bad, and he's signed on for a bunch of stuff, and we haven't seen him in anything else yet, so we're just kind of waiting for him to show back up again. But there's also number 2. These are totally out of order. Number 7, number 8. Looks like Ramatut there, dead center. Everyone knows that's a Kang as well. Number 12, so that'll be the final issue because it's a 12-part series. There he is right there. Number 9, up at the top. Number 4, him with like a T-Rex and I don't know, cowboys? I don't know, that's a funky one. And number 5, and then a cool, for number 6, pretty cool cap cover. That's pretty sweet. We need to get it to focus there on that one. There we go. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, the one you really want to look out for, I think this is a good buy no matter what. Especially if you can find it on the cheap. But the one you really want to look out for is this number 1. But you want it, they made a store exclusive of it with Kang on the cover. And I have that one as well somewhere else or whatever. But the print run on it was pretty low. I think they only made like 5,000 of them. And that book in a 9.8 is like like pretty expensive. I want to say it's like a $300 book or something like that, because it's not common. But keep your eye out for that, Avengers Forever. I didn't get them all. I have a couple of the other issues. I don't know if I have the complete run now. I might. Who knows? Okay, I got a mid-grade copy of Dazzler #1. That'll be up on eBay for sure. And if it doesn't sell, then it'll go on to Whatnot. And got a mid-grade copy of Moon Knight #1. Everyone's been looking for that as of lately. It's got a couple little smudges out right down there by the little bonus digital edition red highlighted text down there. So that's why it's mid-grade. Otherwise, it's in fantastic condition. Got a copy of New 52 Green Arrow #24. And that handy note to myself on there, and the yellow dot that's the first John Diggle. So, I mean, that's like a $10, $15 book, somewhere around that price range. Here's a good one to scoop up. Try to scoop up now. I've got a few copies sitting on, but they just announced that Frank Miller and I think it's the former president of DC are starting their own publishing company. So I think it's going to be like FMP, Frank Miller Productions, or something like that. And there's going to be continuations of this series off the bat. That's going to be Ronin #1. I mean, it's like a 5-6 part series, something like that. But #1's the one everyone's going to probably chase after anyways. But this is a cool read. I haven't actually read the whole thing. I read like 3 issues of it or whatever, and I liked it so far. But it's very interesting. But that'd be a good one to start looking at for everyone to try to pick up. Now, the kind of heat has died down off of Hawkeye, so I think now is a perfect time to buy both of these if you can get them. So here is Mockingbird #1, because now we know that Clint's wife is actually Mockingbird, right? Did that whole entire thing, spoiler alert, just to get her watch back so she didn't get found out. And the even better one to find, if you can, out of these is going to be this variant. I think it's like a 1 in 20 or 1 in 25, something like that. But it is pretty limited. I don't see it very often. When I do, it's always at least $20. So those will be up on eBay. Check them out. Okay, now on to recent pickups. I got Star Wars Crimson Reign #4, the Razah variant. All of these covers connect. They're freaking some of the coolest Star Wars art I've seen. They almost look like pictures. They're so realistic looking. The depth on them is amazing. I really love like all of his work that he's been putting out over the last couple of years. It's just been awesome. But these are the ones I think out of this entire run that people will be chasing and will be looking for. So that's a good one to kind of keep in mind. So I got piles everywhere. Something's Killing the Children #22. Nothing to say there. A lot of people are giving up on that kind of, but I'm still holding out hope that everything's still going to blow through the roof on that. I got Devil's Reign #6, but I got the variant edition because right down here is my boy. My LCS pulls anything with Moon Knight on the cover for me because they know I'm going to want it. So, but yeah, pretty awesome. It looks like he's got some weird robotic gloves on. I think it's just how they drew his hands, but anyways, I like this cover better than the normal one anyways. The second part of this Jim Rugg Hulk Grand Design book. It's pretty cool. The art is just awesome. It looks so great. I haven't read either one yet, but I will get around to it. Alright, I got now The Amazing Spider-Man has started over for the bajillionth time. Well, not the bajillionth, but you know exactly what I mean. Spider-Man #1. So we'll see how that kind of turns out. ended up scooping up a Gleason cover of it. Stoked I got that one. There was one sitting in some random pile, so I was like, I'll buy it if no one wants it. Batman Beyond the White Knight, number 2. I love the art on this. Sean Murphy, just his style is awesome. My favorite thing he ever did was The Wait. If you haven't read that, read that. It's awesome. It's great. Star Wars Halcyon Legacy, number 2. Another copy of it because it was like half off or something. Carnage, number 2. Some friggin', what is that? Enoch Lee? No, somebody else. I don't know who it is, but it's fantastic. It looks creepy, super creepy. Hopefully, if I get my face out of the frame, it'll show you there. We Have Demons, number 2. Anything Scott Snyder and Capullo does, right? You know, check it out, pick it up, hopefully. This was the biggest surprise of this week when this came out. This is probably last month's issue of it now. But the cover was so awesome. Silk number 4, it's a variant, but look at the awesome, cool little reflective details on her costume, where the light's hitting them. It just looks rad. Just such cool art and a cool design. Rogue Sun number 3, I will be reading at one point in time eventually. I have them all so far. Alright. The wifey is a giant Nightwing and Robin fan, so I got both of these. What is this? Robin's 6 of 6, and then Robin 13. So, both of those. The conclusion of Knighted. I'm excited to read this whole thing. On purpose, I waited to not read any of these. This will be the next thing that I read, most likely, because it just looked super interesting. Then I came across, before that, Thor, number 24, but it's Legacy 750. And what is that? A Ribic variant? Saw Ribic? I think so. It's just, the art on that one is stunning. It's so cool looking. I had to get it. Not even the biggest Thor fan, and I was like, that's awesome. Came across 3 copies of Star Wars High Republic, number 12, right? Yeah, 12. And I think this is this character's first appearance, but I can't off the top remember it. I don't know if it's the Grand Leveler or how he appears to the Jedis. I don't know exactly. Maybe I'm confused on that numbering, but those are all like $10 books, and I found them in like the half off bin. So the stuff's out there. You just gotta keep digging. All right, moving on to Free Comic Book Day stuff. I got Dark Crisis. What is this? Prelude or Zero? But it looked cool, and it's got like both generations of the DC Trinity on it, all the generations on them. So those look great. I got this AXE. I don't know if they're gonna call it Axe or just AXE or whatever it is. Judgment Day, the Free Comic Book Day edition of it. So it's Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals. I don't know if they're all fighting. I don't know if they're all banding together. But I have no clue. Haven't read it yet. So I'm sure that'll be an interesting one. And then I also got this classic TMNT Free Comic Book Day homage with the colors all blue instead of red. And it's pretty sweet. I just read on the back here, it's Sophie Campbell did the cover. So it is like the whole, just like before. It looks exactly like the original, except for color switches and then details of all the turtles with all the stuff on. This one I gotta give a shout out to my boy Ian, Hood Rat Comics. Check him out on YouTube if you haven't. Sorry, this video is a little long. I'm almost to the end. You stuck with me this far. Check him out though. He hit up on his Instagram the other day, posted up some copies of this one, and I believe it's the first team in the MCU that's led by Blade. I think it's led by Blade, but it's Strike Force number 1. And these were in the these were all 50% off, so I had to scoop them up. They had an issue of that one, and then they had this pretty rad variant cover from Dedato Jr. But that one is just awesome. Everyone looks rad on that cover. Even Spider-Woman, sometimes they draw her funky, but she looks like she's about to kick somebody's butt. Alright, then we got Spider-Man versus Deadpool, number 23. My daughter picked this one up specifically because my wife loves sharks, so there you go, had to get that one. And then these were, or this one was another one that was half off on Free Comic Book Day. Star Wars High Republic Eye of the Storm number 2. And this is like a $10 wall book now, 10 to 15 depending on where you go. The first appearance of this character, Ishan Bro, is that what it is? No, maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, this baddie, but he looks pretty rad on the cover there. Got Ben Reilly, Spider-Man number 4. Excited to get through that. Iron Man number 19, just awesome. Looks like a painted cover. Probably wasn't, but it is really pretty. Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha. So keep Spider-Man 2099 on the cover. Also with Ghost Rider 2099. So that's kind of sweet. Will be interesting. Avengers Forever number 5. This variant with this crazy, weird looking Spidey costume. Pretty cool. Thought it was cool. Star Wars, Obi-Wan, number 1. And not only did I get that normal cover, because like how can you not buy Obi-Wan, right? I got the variant. Everyone's seen these variants, the Voda variants, go up in price lately. So check those out. And then last but not least, Raw books, or more magazine, but Star Wars Insider number 210 with this rad Mando cover. It's just so well done, so awesome. I love it. Holding that one there for everyone to see. So get that out of the way and grab this other stuff. All right, and then last but not least, I got a few copies of Moon Knight, number 1. I got an 8.5 with white pages. That'll be available on eBay, maybe even eventually whatnot. Back looks pretty solid as well. And I also have a 9.4 as well. So if anybody's looking for these, I mean, the show's got everyone hyped on Moon Knight. So that one's white pages as well. So you got your eye out. You want a decent grade on one of those copies? Hit me up on eBay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have more stuff soon. Like I said, I'll update with whatnot. Hopefully I'll sound better next time. Sound like I'm halfway dead. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. And until next time, keep digging.